Today we're going to review the coordinate plane. So we've glued in our foldable, just as a friendly reminder. This is page 33 on the front. And we're actually going to start with the vocabulary at the bottom of this page. Okay. So an ordered pair is the location of a point on a graph. Sometimes this is also called a coordinate. Sometimes math people, especially, we get super lazy and we just call it a point. So sometimes you might hear me say the word point. If I say point or coordinate, I'm really talking about the ordered pair, the location of the point on the graph. X-axis is the horizontal number line. That's the one that goes side to side. Or we can call that left and right. I'm going to label that X. The Y-axis is the vertical number line. That means it goes up and down. Up and down. The origin is a very special point. It's where the X and the Y axes cross. So if I have an X-axis and I have a Y-axis, the point where they cross each other is called the origin. Its ordered pair is 0, 0. The scale is the value of each line on the coordinate plane. Today's graph, the scale will be 1, so every time we move one line over, we're counting by ones. It's very common to see graphs that count by tens or hundreds or quarters, etc. Sometimes, and this is important, the X and Y axes do not always have the same scale. If you need more time to write this down, feel free to pause the video. For now, I'm going to go up and we're going to dive into our foldable. We've broken up the coordinate plane, or a graph, into 4 parts. Quadrant means 4, or quad means 4, so I call each one of these sections a quadrant. In quadrant 1, the X number line is going towards the right. The Y number line is going up. If I have a number line and I'm going to the right, that's positive. So our ordered pairs are X, then Y. X comes first, then Y. All of the X values have to be positive. All of the X values have to be positive. Y values go up in quadrant 1, which means the Y values are also positive. If you look on the front, that's written for you already here. Positive, positive. So every ordered pair in quadrant 1 has a positive X value and a positive Y value. This is quadrant 1. Sometimes you see Q1 in place of that. And we're going to find ordered pair A on our graph. Ordered pair A is right here. I'm going to open this just so we can see the numbers. Okay. Ordered pair A is right here. To write the ordered pair, we need two numbers. We need a pair of numbers. The first one has to be an x value. So if this is point A, remember x is the horizontal number line. The value on the x number line for A is 4. So the x value for A is 4. The y value for A would be the number on the up and down number line. The y value for A is also 4. So the ordered pair or location for point A is 4, 4. Find B on your graph. Find B on the coordinate plane. That's right here. The location of point B, the ordered pair for B, on the x number line, B is at 1. On the y number line, B is at 2. So the ordered pair for B is 1, 2. I need you guys to notice something. I'm writing 1, 2. If you wrote this, that looks like the number 12. We need an ordered pair, so we need two separate numbers. If you don't have the comma, it doesn't look like two separate numbers. It looks like one number. You have to have the comma. You also have to have the parentheses. If you didn't have the parentheses and you wrote something like this, then I see B1 and then 2. And sometimes our handwriting can get really sloppy and that might look like a 13. Or we'd have 131, 2. You have to write the parentheses around the ordered pair, and you have to separate the x and y value with the comma. Find point C on the graph. To write the ordered pair for point C, we need the x value and then the y value. The value on the x number line of C is 2. The value on the y number line for C is also 2. So the ordered pair for C is 2, that's a 1. 2, 1. I looked at point B for that, huh? The value for x, the x value for point C, the number on the x number line for C is 2. The number on the y number line for C is 1. So its ordered pair is 2, 1. That's for quadrant 1. I want you guys to, let's look at point Z. And I'm going to say point Z is at 4, 2. So take a moment and write that on your foldable. To plot point Z on our graph, we'd have to have an x value of 4. So on my x number line, I need the number 4. So that's going to the right 4 times. I need a y value of 2. Wherever that meets is point Z. If we check ourselves, the x value for this point is the number on the x number line, which is 4. The y value for this point is the number on the y number line, which is 2. So we have 4, 2, which tells us about point Z. Look at quadrant 2 now. Quadrant 2 is, these are our things that are left. Quadrant 2 is the top left. In quadrant 2, our y values our x values point to the left. So we have x, y. The x values go left, which means the x values are all negative. The y values point up, so the y values are all positive. Just open that so we can see the numbers again. I'm going to label this quadrant 2. And we're going to take a look at point D. Find D on the graph. And we're going to write the ordered pair for point D. To write the ordered pair for point D, we need an x value and then a y value. D has an x value, look at the x number line for point D, of -4. The y value for point D is the number on the y number line, where D is at, which is +4. I need the comma between the -4 and the 4, otherwise that looks like -44. Now this looks like an ordered pair. So we have an ordered pair in the order x, y, and it's a pair of numbers because I have two different numbers. Find point E. To write an ordered pair for E, we need an x value and then a y value. Looking at the x number line, E has a value of -1. Looking at the y number line, E has a value of 3. So the ordered pair for point E is -1, 3. Looking at point F, here is point F. To find an ordered pair for F, we need x, y would be the order I need this in. So I look at the x number line first. For F, the x number line has a value of -2. The y value for F is the number on the y number line, which is 1. So the ordered pair for F is -2, 1. Now I want us to think about how to plot the point -3, 3. We're going to plot point X at -3, 3. The first number tells us the X value, so I need to be on my X number line and go to -3. -1, -2, -3. The Y value for this point is +3, so I need to go up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This is point X. Let's find quadrant 3. This is quadrant 3, has the 3 there. Quadrant 3. Ordered pairs are x, then y. In quadrant 3, the x number line points to the left. If you're going left on a side-to-side number line, that value is negative. In quadrant 3, the y number line points down. If you're going down on an up and down number line, the number will be negative. So every point in quadrant 3 has an ordered pair that is negative, negative. Some negative number for the x value, some negative number for the y value. Find point G. We're going to write an ordered pair for G. To write an ordered pair, we need x, then y. This is point G. The x value on the x number line is -4. This is G. Now I need a y value. The y value for G, or the number on the y number line, is -1. So G's ordered pair is -4, -1. Find point H. To write the ordered pair for H, we need an x value and then a y value. The number on the x number line, the side-to-side number line, for H is -1. The number on the y number line, the up and down number line, is -3. So the ordered pair for point H is -1, -3. Now find the ordered pair named I. To write the ordered pair for I, we need an x value and then a y value. The x value for I is the number on the x number line, which is -3. The y value for I, or the number on the y number line, is -5. We're going to plot W at -4, -3. I know that this is going to be in quadrant 3 because both of the x and the y numbers are negative. If both the x value and the y value are negative, then I have to be in quadrant 3. I need to be at the x value of -4, so my side-to-side number line, I'm to the left 4 times. The y value is -3, so I have to go down 3 times. And this is W. Call this point Y. Y has an ordered pair. The x value is not positive and it's not negative. It's exactly in the middle. The x value, or the number on the x number line, is 0. The number on the y number line is -4. This is not in a quadrant. This is on an axis. It is not in quadrant 3. It's not inside of quadrant 3. And it's not in this next quadrant, which will be quadrant 4. It's between them, it's touching both of them, but it is not inside of one of them. I hope that makes sense. If it does not, please send me a message. Looking at quadrant 4 now, ordered pairs are still x, y. In quadrant 4, all of the x values point to the right, which means the x values are all positive. In quadrant 4, all of the y values point down, so the y values should all be negative. Find the ordered pair named J, the point on the graph named J. The ordered pair for J will be an x value and then a y value. The x value for J is 1. The y value for J is -2. So J's ordered pair is 1, -2. Looking at the next ordered pair, K, find K on the graph. To write the ordered pair, we need an x value and a y value. The x value for K, the number on the x number line for K, is 3. The number on the y number line for K is -4. So the ordered pair for K is +3, -4. Now find L on the graph. Okay, the ordered pair for L is x, y. The x value, the number on the x number line, is 4. Number on the x number line is 4. The number on the y number line is -5. So the ordered pair for L is 4, -5. Next, we're going to have an ordered pair, and we'll call that M. I want us to plot M at 0, 0. That means the x value, or the number on the x number line, is 0. The number on the y number line is also 0. So this is the point M. M is called the origin. If you'll notice, this is the point where the y-axis and the x-axis are crossing each other. That's all we're taking notes on for today. If you were to flip the page to page 34F, you'll find the assignment. I want to go over quickly how to do the assignment. The directions say to plot the following ordered pairs in the order given. So you're starting on the top row and working your way right, then start left on the bottom row and work your way right. You need to draw a line connecting each ordered pair to create a picture. So after you plot the first ordered pair, 1, -3, positive 1x, -3y, remember side to side is x, up and down is y. Done the first ordered pair, the next ordered pair is 5, -4. So I have a positive 5x value and a -4y value. After you've plotted 2 points, you connect them. So then after your third point, you connect that. The third point is 4, -3. 4 to the right, 4 down, 3. Then you connect those 2 points. Just for funsies, let's look at the next point is 9, 1. Over 9, up 1. These points are in 2 separate quadrants. Yes, you still connect them. After you've connected all of the points, there will be a picture, and that's what you're going to turn into. If you're online, you have a different assignment, and I have showed you how to do that on Schoology. If you have questions, please reach out to me on Schoology or drop a comment below, and I will answer you as soon as possible.